Good evening. What's up? Good evening, everybody. My name is Varun Wahi, and I am an aspiring stand-up comedian. When I say aspiring stand-up comedian, what I mean is that sometimes when I perform my stand-up set, people mistake it for a serious TEDx talk. I just hope that at the end of today's TEDx talk, you don't think I came and tried to say a few jokes over here. Now, what is the most common question asked to students? What do you want to be when you grow up? I can see some kids painfully nodding their head. They're like, yes, we feel the pain, Varun. It starts off with your parents, teachers, and siblings asking you this. Then your uncles, aunts, and their kids join in. Then your friends, family, and family friends want to know. Then your bus conductor, lab technician, everybody just wants to know the exact same thing. What will you be? What do you want to be when you grow up? At that point of time, you try and think of the smartest answer that you get and try and say that. But in reality, what's going on through your head is this. And I don't blame you. In fact, I'm here to advise you. I had the answer when I was young. I'm going to tell you how I tackled this question via the next slide. Yesterday, I was an event planner. It's supposed to show an icon, which looks like an event planner. For some reason, the color is not showing. But yesterday, I was an event planner, planning an event for my client, increasing brand engagement, improving his audience interaction. Today, immediately after this TEDx talk, I have to go and perform a stand-up set. And tomorrow, I have to go and give a guest lecture at one of the institutes over here. And you know what? Right from the time that I was a kid, I knew I wanted to pursue these three things. Like, I always was great at planning events. I always said jokes and people would laugh. And teachers really inspired me. Teaching really inspired me. I always knew I wanted to follow these three things. Okay, I haven't been completely honest with you guys. I wasn't really good at planning events. In fact, the only event that I planned as a kid was my own birthday party, for which nobody even showed up. Telling jokes on stage, no, that's never happened. That was me the first time I went up on stage, scared. And teachers and professors didn't really get a chance to inspire me because I was busy snoozing most of the time in the class. In all honesty, my reaction was pretty much the same. Now, I have a few issues with this question itself, right? Of what do you want to be when you grow up? And let me try and address those concerns. Let's say you get there. You have spent your entire life romanticizing this career choice that at times when you get there, it doesn't live up to the expectation. If you don't get there, then we all know it can create disappointment, anxiety, and even depression. But the biggest issue or the biggest concern that I have with the question is it forces you to focus. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to tell you not to focus. All I'm trying to say is don't focus on just one thing. Now, I wear different hats on different days of the week. I plan events for my clients. I am a guest lecturer at a few institutes. I perform stand-up comedy. I may not be the best at any one of these, but trust me when I say this, I'm extremely content trying all of these three things. And I believe that everybody should give this mantra a serious shot, should try multiple things in their life. And I have my reasons to believe so. Let me try and convince you over here, yeah? The first reason why I think you should try out multiple things is it prepares you with future-ready skills. Now, let's say somebody is an accountant and they're practicing accountancy for about a couple of years. At the end of 2 years, their account skill will definitely improve, but so will their financial literacy. So will, if they're working with a group of accountants, so will their collaborative skills. If they're leading a team of accountants, so will their leadership skills. Take any career. Let's say somebody's a social media professional. At the end of practicing social media for a couple of years, they will become a better social media professional, no doubt. But they will also improve their creativity skills. They will also improve their communication skills. What I'm trying to say is that when you try a particular vocation, your vocational skill definitely improves. But along with that, it even affects few skills which are very basic, which are the basic building blocks of any other vocation, which I like to call the future-ready skills. Therefore, when you try out different careers, you're giving yourself that much better of a chance to build more of these skills. The second way that it helps you is that it subconsciously allows you to form a plan B. We may have heard of multiple people who are saying that I'm suffering through a midlife crisis, or I'm suffering through a quarter-life crisis even, and it may be because they're bored of doing the same monotonous thing over and over again. At that point of time, some of them may not or would not be able to see themselves do anything else, because all of their life they've imagined themselves doing only one thing. When you try out multiple things, it gives you a chance, or rather it subconsciously helps you to form a plan B. Tomorrow, God forbid, if my event management business doesn't work out, I know that I could probably go and try out stand-up comedy full-time or become a lecturer full-time. The third thing that it helps you out with is money. And we all know how money is the most important thing in life, right? The half-heartedness in that answer just says it all. It's like you wanted to say no, but yes came out. Okay, I'm just kidding around. It's not really well. It may or may not help you earn more money, but what it will definitely help you out with is increase your social wealth. Social wealth is a sum total of all the connections that you form through your life via different interactions that you have. When you try out different things, you speak to a few people who are left-brainers, you speak to a few people who are right-brainers. If you're not that lucky, you will speak to a few people who don't have any brains, but that's okay. Because all of these interactions help you in a way that you wouldn't probably imagine. Now, event management, which is primarily a right brain job, I've got some of the best insights for that via left brain people.
Let me just go back to the question of what do you want to be when you grow up. For the people who have the answer, great, more power to you. Follow that wholeheartedly. But along with that, make sure you try something else as well. For the people who don't have the answer yet, it's okay. Don't worry. You're not alone in the boat. Keep trying new things, and I'm sure one day you'll find the answer to this. Tomorrow, I may want to become a DJ. Day after, I may want to be an actor. Nothing is impossible if, ironically, you don't focus on just one thing. Thank you very much.